Hello, everybody. What is up, guys? We have all the new equipment up and running. I am so pleased with everything going on. I got all the new monitors. I literally went through this entire room from end to end. I hooked everything up with the best of everything. We have the cat cam now finally up and running. There, look at Sammy. That's live. Sammy's just not moving his head. Coco. Coco. What are you doing, Coco? You guys can't see, but Coco is down by that raptor. Oh, the raptors you can't see. I see. I thought you'd see the raptors on there. What is up, everybody? Let me just fix the raptors. The new monitors. I got 4K monitors for here, and now the old setup is in my bedroom in case I ever get lazy or want to do something back in the old setup where I used to do ViewMasters originally from the very beginning. I now have the setup that was here in there. I gotta set it back up, hook it up. It's not hooked up. But because of that, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, it literally, when I turned on the live stream, it went to horrible connection. I don't know if you guys were seeing any, well, all you were seeing was the starting soon menu, but it was saying that it needed to be cranked from, like, I needed to basically quadruple the amount of output. I am going to just move this dinosaur real quick because otherwise Coco is gonna go nuts. Hey, hey, get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. There you go. Go up here. I'm gonna use that dinosaur to block the door. Oh my god, now Coco jumps off the bed. All right, I'm using one of the raptors. See that raptor? The funny thing is it's not Jurassic Park raptor. What are you doing? Where did you go? Coco, what are you doing? Coco is on the floor going nuts. I don't know if you guys could see her. She is knocking into the lighting, running all over like a madman. We got all sorts of cat toys. She literally just knocked the lighting camera off the thing. She's running around like a crazy person. But I just want to make sure everything looks good. Everything got moved around slightly. I will go... What are you doing, buddy? Everything moved slightly from what I originally had it. So give me a second. Where did Coco go? Coco ran somewhere. All right, for now we're just going to go with that. We're going to go with that setup. Yeah, that little raptor I got before, maybe not before. It was around when Jurassic Park came out. The thing is old as hell, and I have 2 of them. But anywho, what is up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I spent all day. I took the day off. I got nothing done except this. This all took me like half a day. And then I sat and watched the original Willow because it came out in 4K. And I actually enjoy the show. I see the show is getting so much crap. I mean, it's not the greatest, but I think for what it is, it's like enjoyable. But people are not liking the Willow show, let me tell you. Let me tell you. This is the first time I'm ever using the Dungeons and Dragons mug that Michael got me. I don't know if Michael's in the chat right now. I'm going to say hi to everybody in a second. But this was the Ren Fair we went to when Michael came and saw. I have it filled with seltzer. I filled it to the brim with alcoholic seltzer. So cheers. Nice call. Oh, is my voice okay? Because I just realized sometimes when I hook up the camera, it uses the camera off the mic, and the camera is sitting right here. Hello. Yeah, it's got to be my mic, or it wouldn't be like that. So I'm assuming if you guys... See, I wasn't reading the comments yet, but I'm assuming you guys would have said something if I didn't sound good. So it looks like we're all good. Everything's ready. We got our Dungeons and Dragons mug. If Michael is in the chat, I'll when I see Michael, I'll shout out later. But let's go through. We got Amelia, we got Vero G, we got Jesse Dobby reactions, we got Ninja Master, we got Clever Name I Made, Little Power Monster, Malamute, Tealbird, Daniel O'Day, Cheese. I don't know why I saw Cheese and Crackers, but it's not there. But hey, Cheese and Crackers, if you're watching it not live, Colvin, number one. If anyone has seen part two, I don't know what. Oh, might be talking about the new Talks Machina. I mean, Critical Role. Audio is fine. All right, everything is good. I'm just gonna get rolling. We're gonna have about. Well, I gotta pop it up. When I say get rolling, I mean I'm gonna set things up. We are going to finish episode 41. The boop 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 boop. I saw somebody wrote the timestamp of where we were. I honestly don't remember what it was. Sometimes I do. We were in the middle of between that and the break. Like we were halfway, probably halfway to the break. So let's get that up and running. Campaign 2. Yeah, so that's going to be the standard now. That's the cat cam. We're going to have that as like a standard thing. I've been waiting, like you guys know, I procrastinate. Well, I wouldn't even call it procrastinating. I literally just don't have the time to do everything I want to do. It's not like I'm not doing anything. So it's just lack of time. Jeff Lundy, Shane Barron, what is up? Did I miss up? No, those are the new ones. The dude said he'd be here at around 9. Amelia, thank you. What is it? Oh, it's almost 9. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the dude said that. I can't believe how clear. Guys, I never had a 4K computer monitor. I didn't realize, I think I told you guys this last week. I, for the longest time, thought that the monitor that was originally here was 4K. I then remembered when I looked at all the settings and I was adjusting everything that my cousin was like, get a 2K monitor because you get more bang for your buck, and it honestly isn't that much different. I guess I have really good eyes, even though I have horrible eyes, because I'm looking at the 4K monitor now, and literally, I feel like I could see the hairs, like each individual hair on these people's heads. It just looks ridiculously clear to me. So, I don't know, maybe some people just don't notice. Like, people don't notice the difference between regular and diet Coke or Pepsi. I'm one of those people with taste. You could give me any soda and I'll be like, I don't know, that's some sort of carbonated beverage. I just don't have like good taste with sodas and stuff like that. But when it comes to this kind of stuff, maybe because I watch so much, I could see the clear difference. M. Gormley, what is up? Amy France, Nuckin' Futz, Maple Syrup Lube. One of my favorites. Hey, excited for the upcoming episode. I haven't been able to watch live in a while because my work schedule changed to 4 a.m. Well, I think the latest we've ever been on is like 1 or 2 a.m. possibly. Unless you may... Were you on Maple Syrup? This is a stretch, but it's possible you were on the Sims live stream because I feel like we were on that till like 4 or 5 in the morning. So it's possible we were up when you came back, but that's just what came to my mind. Probably not likely. Or possibly 9:30. He said 9:30. Okay. So the dude might be here 9:30. No problem. Hopefully we don't have a lot of bots ruining our lives. But all right, so I saw the timestamp somewhere here. 1:17:01. I got 1:17:01. Thank you, my friend. It honestly started right there. I just have to go back because I let it play a little. 1:17:01. Let's get it going. Boop. All right, we're there. Let me get the clock. And guys, we're running good. I think because I've been fueled on 57 coffees setting all this up. I literally finished setting up about 20 minutes ago, and then I was playing around with the cats. Jesse Dobby Reactions was helping me set up the lighting. See the green light back there? I intentionally put that there because I thought with Oogie Boogie it casted like a cool greenish glow, and it has like sort of like a dark setup for them because they're likely going to go to sleep most of the time. So I figured let them, sleep and do their thing. No sense in having bright lights shining on their world. But we're going to get going. 9 o'clock, we're starting. And now, and oh my God, if you guys saw, well, you could see half the room. But where I'm sitting right here, there is a good, probably 6x6 area where I sit. Like this, from here in, boxed into the wall. It's probably like a 6x6 area. It had so much clutter and there was so many wires and everything that it was chaotic. But I was like, I don't feel like dealing with that till I actually get the equipment I want to hook up, and then I'll fix it all in one shot. And now I could literally lick the floor. I could eat off it. I could tap dance. I could do whatever I want. It's so lovely. It's amazing what cleaning shit up will do. But here we go. 117. The only thing, and you guys are probably going to notice, I got to get used to it. If I had a nitpick about anything, it's this the new 4K monitor is on a very thin bezel. And every time, I'm going to show you right now, if I go like that with the desk, the monitor shakes so much that I think what I'm going to do is it's never going to move because I have it positioned perfectly. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get braces for the sides so that it has zero movement. Because every time I hit the desk, the whole freaking monitor, you could see how violently it shakes. And I guess it's because the bezel is so, or not the bezel, the stand, the bezel's the outside. The stand is so thin because you could barely see it. It's like paper thin. And it's very aesthetically pleasing in the room. But for me, I'd rather have a beefier neck. But hey, I can't complain about everything. $10 super chat so we can see Jay tap dance. Ray, what is up? Patrick, what is up? Hello, everybody is jumping in. Did I miss anybody? I feel like I got everybody so far. Nuckin' Fuds, I said you. M. Gormley, Daniel O'Day. I'm pretty sure I got everybody. Ray Masters, my brother, is in the chat. Ray, you got to see the whole new setup, Ray. I don't know if you were here and listening, but 4K monitors. Finally got a steady cat cam because I was able to clean the room the right way. The lighting and everything, I might have to tweak a few things, but I worked on it all day and I think I got it pretty nice. It's put it this way. I am so comfortable that if I need to tweak anything, I will happily do it. Because I used to sit in a giant hoarder's pile of crap right here. If you, like I said, if you guys could see, there were just mountains of things around me. And I just kept shoving it in corners until the day I could do it all right. And this was the day. Super chat so we could see Jay tap dance. Bidet to all masters. Put the camera on an arm. I could do that. Yes. See, like little things like that. I could do it where it like rotates, stuff like that. Little things will be added. But now it's very easy to upgrade. Also, those of you who are in the live streams often have probably noticed, very rarely, but every now and then, sometimes the cameras and the screens will glitch in and out. Like maybe once a live stream, if that, or once every other live stream, it'll glitch in and out. I figured out what was doing it. The way I had it hooked up originally, basically, without, just long story short, I figured it out. And now we should never see that again. Everything should move smoothly. I have new Fios 5G internet throughout the whole house, up and down 1 gig. So everything should be the greatest we've ever had. And we're starting in 2 minutes. Everybody thumbs up, do what I did, and mount them to a monitor tree. That's what I was going to do too. Nuckin' Futs, I literally saw some awesome, like, I could easily put a third monitor now, right, like here. I saw some rotating monitor thing where I could have one up here and then 2 down here, and it'll rotate. It was a little expensive, but that's my next move. I'm not going to get it anytime soon, but it's going to be on my wish list. And as soon as that shit goes on sale or it's another Black Friday type thing, I'm putting a third one right here and I'm going to make it where it rotates. And then I could even put like more cameras and not have to worry about it. So now that I have everything right, I have my view of what I'd want to go from here. Maybe I should change my name to Ray, not Masters. The funny thing is whenever I see your name, Ray, I think it's my brother for a split second. And then I'm like, wait, no, not only is it an E, because my eyes are bad. So from here, that looks like it could possibly be an A. But also my brother has our last name. So I figured it out pretty quick, but for a split second, Ray, I always think you're my brother. And Ray is my brother. So everybody thumbs up. We're going to jump in. I got the clock ready. I'm just going to have to put it in the corner. Let me move my alcohol bottles. Ray, what brings you... Oh, I can't put that bottle there anymore. I'm forgetting that I have the camera there, so I can't do it. I'll put it all here. You go there. I have a little holder here for all... See, I thought ahead too. I have a little holder here for all my beverages, so I can line them all up. No obstructions on the desk. I have my chilled shot. Ray, my brother Ray, if you're still here. I don't know if you've seen it, but I probably done this before, but I'm nostalgic and sentimental. This is the last remaining shot glass from Dad's bar, our father's bar. He had a bar in Elizabeth, New Jersey that he sold in like, I want to say 85. So I was like 4 years old. And this is the last remaining shot glass. I use it all the time, but I don't know how often Ray's in there to see it. So that is that. Now we're going to go in here. I'm going to raise the window. And we're going to start this because it's no, it's actually 9 on the dot. So we're right on time. Let me move this up a bit. We're going to move the cat cam up like this. I'll put it like right there. I forgot I also have to raise the subtitles. So everybody get ready. We're going to hit the radiators and then we're going to start. Where is my... I think we've been doing 150. I'll go to 150. I think that's plenty big. Plenty big. I'll go like Tal'dorai's chin. Put this up like that. Or like that. I like this. Actually, maybe I'll put the cat like right to that so it looks like it blends in nicely. There we go. We got Laura. We got Matt Mercer. And we've got everything ready. Here comes the clock. Put this baby over here. Guys, real quick. Write in the chat. Well, I mean, never mind. Oh, no. We're on the ship. All right, we're basically... I know where we are. I was going to say real quick, tell me if I need to know, but I remember what's up. All right, we're going to do 3, 2, 1. We're jumping in. Let's hit the radiators first, just in case I missed something. So radiators, everybody, if you want to. No pressure. No pressure, but let's pack our bowl. I already did. And we're going to hit one. Ninja is already puff. Here we go. Take a drink. Well, I'm going to take a hit. And then we're going to take a drink, and then we're starting. I was blowing all the smoke out the window. And I don't know why I told you that. It was pretty obvious I was doing that. Okay. I just want to make sure everything is good. I also notice, I'm going to change this next time too. There is a setting that I saw that it didn't sound like it is what I think it is, but I think it is. It had something that was putting this on a 20-second delay, but it was not enabled. The only thing is, I think if I go in, I could change it where there's very little delay, because I feel like there's about a 15-second, 20-second delay between us. I said it in the Patreon hour how it was seeming like the stream was cutting off like 10 or 15 seconds before I actually finished. So I'm going to deal with that, just so you guys know. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. We're in. All right, we're good. You, and you. Oh my God, look, there's a ghost on Sammy's head. Scurvy needs. What is it? I think scurvy, it's like the vitamin C, right? I think the vitamin C is what cures scurvy. I only know this because of watching tons of movies about sea travel. Cheers, everybody. Rue Ali, what is up? Timer. Timer. Who else is down here? Who does Dr. What is it? Dr. Evil work for? That's the package. Yes. That's the package. 1,800 gold to transport a person. I love it. Don't reply with fuck. Oh, he's saying it to himself. You could literally reply with any word you want, and I'll attack. Good job. I like it, not. We're pouring a shot. Everybody get your shots poured. We've got 2+ hours of this we're going to do. Yasha. I have. Oh, I didn't show you. I have this. I put on my team player shirt today. We have Team Spirit on. Caduceus, it's the only shirt I have that has Caduceus, and I love him. It is. The secret. Yeah. Marisha looks very, very excited as Bo. That's like usually Bo is a little more stern. Looks very enthusiastic. I mean, we are basically running shit. My new goal is to keep fruits away from my players so they have to side quest to prevent scurvy. I like that. Lack of vitamin C is what brings on scurvy. Okay. So basically, you just take the vitamin C to prevent it. Gotcha. Once you have scurvy, will eating vitamin C, though, get, like, not cure it, but will it get rid of it? Or once you have scurvy, you're screwed? I honestly have no clue. I've never had scurvy, nor do I ever go on the water. Or I'm not a pirate either that I know of, but I wouldn't mind. All right, shot time. I poured it. We never took it. Like and subscribe. I'm synced up. Let's go, McGuigan. Because you're the first name I saw. Cheers to all and McGuigan. Ching. If you guys are wondering what I'm drinking, it's from Trader Joe. I mean, I'm sure Trader Joe doesn't make it, but I think it's like I don't know. It's a Scotch whiskey. That's all I know. It's almost 90 proof. I know that. We haven't done a whole lot of Frumpkin. Frumpkin's kind of been like, I mean, not as important as I feel he used to be. I need a volunteer. So Laura, Who's going to volunteer for Jester over here? The captain? I hope the captain volunteers. Look at everybody is like so unsure of what this could be. Yeah, this sounds amazing. I love it. That's good. Someone's volunteering. Liab. Liab. What is she gonna do? Oh, practice? I didn't see that coming. I'm thinking like I thought it was gonna be worse, honestly. But like, is she gonna draw like dicks on him and stuff? Is she gonna actually practice, or is he gonna get like a dick tattoo? I have to assume. If I was if I had to bet, I would think it's a dick. Laura is, I mean, that's what Jester does. Dicks all over everything since the beginning of time. I feel bad for him, but at least it isn't worse. I thought she was going to do something like, I mean, it is, I don't know. It could be worse, I feel like. I was going to say like something could be more disgusting, but at least it's like over with. It's not permanently on your body. Yeah. 19. She's rolling so good too. Smiley face with tusks. All right. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could have been a giant dick or something. I thought even though she could say anything, I thought she was going to be like, I lied. It's a dick. We're good. Or he is, at least. Part of the Les Frumpkin is because Caleb loaned him to Bo. He's been playing Pocket Owl for her since she lost Professor Thaddeus. I do recall that. He said she could have him for a couple days. Who is this? Who is this gentleman? Whoa! What the hell? Hit. Oh my god, a 26. What? Yeah, I was I was like, wait, what? Misses 26. 3 hits. This thing is gonna take 4 down to half, maybe more. 29 on 2 hits. What's the third one? 29. Oh, 30. 47. 47 damage. Holy shit. Who is this dude? What is Ford's total life? He got 47. I think he's like high 50s, low. Actually, no, with the new level up, he's easily in the 60s, right? I feel like he's in the 60s. I did not expect anybody on the ship to attack us with this kind of advantage unless we're incorrect to assume. This is interesting. Captain Tusktooth lives in all our hearts, and the Sage of Tusktooth officially begins. This is the actual Captain Tusktooth. Tusktooth. Robin Banks, what is up? I feel like, are there more people? Because I feel like we have them greatly outnumbered. armored half plate armor. Not sure exactly, but around this level, probably 60 or 70. Yeah, life wise. 72. Oh, shit. Oh, they just put it there. I'm like, 72. Oh, it is there. Damn, man, 72. My God, Ford is the highest now. I mean, I guess he always was, but Frumpkin help. I mean, I don't know what this guy is, unless this guy is super badass powerful. It's happened to us before. I just feel like with Avantika and everyone on the ship, I mean, if anything, they could just run, I guess, but Critical Role Endgame Revelation. Gil is actually Will Wheaton. He is the BBEG. Oh. Eight. It's still 14. Math hasn't changed. Damn it. I honestly was hoping it would because I wanted to see this dude get destroyed. Pop, pop. Community. Gotta be Community reference. There's a character, one of my shows now called Pop. Pop, pop. Key point. Ooh. He's stunned. Excitement in Bo's face. I don't know how long this will go on. The fact that, I mean, did Tal take the tough feat for Cat as well? Just realize how high his hit points is. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure someone else will. 5 damage. All right, and he's stunned. Oh, is this what's happening? I Is Avantika screwing us over? I didn't even think that because I wanted to believe that she's our friend. Not that she's our friend, but I didn't think. Is Avantika part of this? I mean, that would make sense why they're so cocky. I keep feeling like I see the chat move. My God. Yeah, see? We're doing work. We're doing work on this fool. Quality. Frumpkins go. Little owl attack, our pocket owl attack. Yeah, I didn't expect Frumpkin to attack, honestly. Frumpkin attacking is a delight. So Ford's actually giving him a chance? I can't even believe that's what I'm saying. Like, what is this guy thinking? I can't believe. I mean, unless there's something I don't know, this dude that is stunned and beat to shit is not at advantage right now. And he wasn't to begin with. The tough feat gives +2 hit points every level after you attain it. Ooh. And double your level's hit points when you first get it. So if you get it at level 4, you get 8 hit points. Awesome. Awesome. He's grappled. Do we just kill this fool? I mean, that's pretty dumb. I mean, I understand you don't want to give up or surrender or something, but that's like dying instant. Like you're gonna not win. Unless this dude really thought he'd be able to take everybody. Yeah, like very good, Bo. Didn't she say I'm not gonna hit you? I'm not gonna hit you, but if you lie, then I will beat the shit out of you. I guess that's what she said. Yeah, dude, you are beat. Yeah, he threw, okay. He's gotta know. I can't even believe he went that route. He's lucky we even allowed it. He cut Ford down pretty hard. This guy's top flight security of the world. Hello, all. Emily Mary, what is up? Thanks for the one. Oh, thanks for the one for. See, I upgraded all of the settings, so you do notice. I was curious how it would look to you guys, but I notice everything is quite well. Thank you, Malamute. It must be something very, like, almost worth dying for. Go check it. Bo is checking the crate. What do we got? Frumpkin lands on his head. Oh, little extreme. Intimidation. I think he might be lying. I wasn't so sure, but the way he's dealing with it, if you are lying, I'll slice your throat. Will Bo actually slice his throat? I want it to explode, and Bo just walks over and cuts his throat. Like, no mercy, instant, like, nope. Google eyes it is. What? Like weighted down sandbags. Well, I guess so no one steals it, obviously. So it's weighted down so people can't run with it. Is it something we'll know? Is it like the other? Did Jay get a new camera? Everything is new. Whoa, crazy settings. I jacked everything up. In the beginning, it allowed me. I had to, it literally, it said you need to make your connection like, I almost like 5 or 6 times what I normally stream at. But everything's 4K and or at least 2K. 2K, 4K. Uh, he spits. The dude, what is up, by the way? I read your thing and I didn't say hello to the dude. Welcome, my friend. Hunter. Uh, we just gave a guy, Ford just got sliced up by this dude. I mean, we handle things in a very nice way. I commend us for our restraint. Because I would have been like, dude, you just killed me for 50 points of damage. Soma. William Sonoma. He is very angry. He is a very angry man. I could see your pores, Jay. Looks really, really great. Thank you, sir. That's what my sister was looking at it before, and she's like, I don't know if I want it that nice. You could literally see like everything on your face, like every blemish can be seen. And I think I could even up it more, but I'm like, that's probably good for now. The dude, you missed it earlier. Everything, the entire room is done as far as cleaning and rewiring. So now if I want to change anything, it's very easy. So next step is possibly the bed transition before we get to Vox Machina in January. That was the goal. The goal was to get this all good today, and then in the next couple weeks, if need be, switch the positioning for Vox Machina in January. Also, The Last of Us, gonna do The Last of Us live stream or live. Just because we're bad people doesn't mean we're bad people. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's totally correct though. Robin Banks. We're not the worst. We're the best of the criminals. Jay gonna have to start wearing stage makeup. Yes, just because we're oh, I already read that. We'll always be bad people. McGuigan, quoted by the great McGuigan. McGuigan. I don't. I've said this before, but reading McGuigan's name makes me want to have scotch. This is all I have left. Starting tomorrow, I got all my new workout gear on Black Friday. I ordered it. So tomorrow I'm starting running. I got my new running shoes. So I'm killing the rest of this bottle. We got one more shot after this. And then I have no more liquor in the house. But on Fridays, I will drink with you guys. That'll be my cheat day. But I'm going to start getting back into shape. I want to lose like 15 pounds. Love Wreck-It Ralph. I've seen it once. Not familiar with it completely. Cheers to the world. How's everybody doing? Write me something nice and we'll all read together. No or what? Oh, yes. We're pirates that stick 70 gold in your pocket, offer to heal you if you need anything. You're welcome to, be our friends while we rob you. I would say that's fair. I feel like we were pretty, like, that we just hammered in. Boulder Gut just destroyed it. Yeah. Smashed his ship by Boulder Gut. See, Bo earlier, I'm assuming that Bo just misunderstood. But Bo in the beginning was like, I don't trust Avantika. Did she think this dude was in cahoots with Avantika? Or was that based off of something else? I think it was just a misunderstanding. But we're going to hit the radiators. So, everybody, there is a McGuigan wine from Australia, I believe. I am Irish, so a good Jameson whiskey wouldn't be amiss. And next time we'll share. What is that your go-to, McGuigan? Jameson? Radiators. It is trap. It's a trap. How trapped is it? All right. So there's we were good with at least figuring the trap where it was and not getting nailed when Bo opened it. Awesome. We could disarm it with Mage Ham. So the Mage Ham. And it's an actual Mage Ham. I like it. And I mean, Matt's basically saying that's what it's for. It's so you could do things at a distance, I guess. Not necessarily just that, but. I'm down for some Jameson. I feel like Colvin might have said. I feel like somebody, maybe Colvin, said Jameson was their go-to in another one. Because we've probably asked this a bunch of times. Bo is holding her ears. Sam rolls a 28. Beautiful. You can't ask for better. I mean, you could, but I think that's good enough. Mage Hand with the mastery. Oh my god. I didn't see until the very tail end, but I'm assuming Sam was doing inappropriate fingering down there. Just knowing Sam Regal, all I saw at the end was him doing something. Oh, one in the pooper. Yes, two in the pink, one in the stink. Is that what he's doing? Sam Regal. Honestly, Appleton's rum is my go-to. However, Jameson is a close second. I'm going to have to check that out. Appleton's rum. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I prefer dry gin, but down for anything. When it comes to gin, my favorite is Rangpur Tanqueray. It's my favorite. Rangpur Tanqueray. But I don't have gin often. There was a time in my life where one of my best friends drank Tanqueray Rangpur. So I drank it all the time. What? What? Kind of bizarre. Yeah, what is this all about? That is a interesting. This. It's gotta. Yeah, what is the deal? There's gotta be more to it. There's gotta be more to it. There's a no way it's just a pot. It's gotta have some kind of special purpose. Maybe it is just a pot, but maybe it's got like strong symbolization. Maybe it symbolizes something. Oh my god, it's the paint. The regular paint. Is it really just that? Bizarre. Look at her face. I love it. She's doing a great job. I love that she's not breaking character. She is totally all in on this. And I'm buying it. Fair enough. Hey, I think we got what we need. I think that was nice. I enjoyed it. Do you guys see the kitties licking their heads? I don't know if it froze. Did the camera freeze? Oh no, they're over there playing. Look how adorable they are. They're adorable. Adorable. Shenanigans ensue. Magic paint. Well, Cad knew it was magical. Best random rolled loot ever. Let's just. Boulder got. I hope. See, Bo put it in my head now about Avantika when she screamed back, but I think it was a misunderstanding. Either way, I hope we don't have to fight Boulder Gut at some point because Boulder Gut seems like a thing. I'm sure we could take Boulder Gut down, but still not. I don't want to do that. Poor Liab. Look at Liab. Now I understand. You guys were like, poor Liab. Now I see. Liab, poor Liab. I made a friend, my ass. I made a friend. Liab looks like he's gonna friggin' cry. Well, he is crying. He's been marked. He's been marked. You got a Jester original. That is that Chester's first tattoo? That's Chester's first tattoo, isn't it? Unless I forget something. I mean, she did assist orally, but that might be her first actual full job. Will be nice as we rob you blind. Professionalism. Professionalism. Avantik is going to want to... Dual pet names. Shenanigans ensue. No one wants to fight a brick wall with 3 layers. Yes. Monkey Shoulder is my favorite whiskey. Great whiskey. Monkey Shoulder. I don't know that one either. All right, they're taking off. All right. Avantika approves. We did it without anybody dying. Let's see what you found. She immediately wants to know. We got to show her. Oh, that's the break? We got to show her, right, Avantika? But I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Yeah, no, 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 no. Unless we want to bribe Boulder Gut. Horrible. Do not, I would not even go that route. We're going to try to bribe one of Avantika's people? I wouldn't do that. Let's just, I mean, do we want to continue to lie? I don't think so. Matt is giving out something. That's the first tattoo she's given to somebody. The one, no one wants to fight a brick wall. Yeah, all right. Avantika right now, I say we just play ball, we reveal all. She's gonna know. It isn't like we can't. If there was a way we could get away with it, I'd be on board. Boulder Gut was right there and saw everything. We can't even bribe. It's like one of those things like bribing an officer. You will go to jail. In this case, will probably be thrown off the ship or something. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea. Like and subscribe if you haven't. We have enough for maybe one more shot in this. I'm going to pour it now, but I'm not going to drink it yet. Captain Cupcake has won the what is it? The drawing, the contest, whatever the frig it is. All right, that's it. We drank this entire bottle of Scotch whiskey. We're done. I'm going to smash it over my head now. Everybody watch. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it over here. Real bit of piracy. We were able to get Avantika's applause because we were doing it without someone dying, even though they should have. I mean, they would have been justified in killing that dude. Soma? Lovely. We got a ton of stuff. This reminds me of when we worked for the gentleman and we showed the gentleman everything but. What didn't we show him? We didn't show the gentleman the sword that Yasha got. I mean, we could hide the brush and the pot if needed. Tropical fruit. We got a lot of coin. I wouldn't even offer Boulder Gut because Boulder Gut might go Avantika. They tried to bribe me. I wouldn't take the chance. Don't do it. Are we thinking? Is that like? Am I crazy? Am I crazy to think that Boulder Gut wouldn't be loyal to Avantika? Sam, I love it. Thank you. 10. Not amazing. Love it. Blood money. I forgot Towel can initiate a crow. Oh, imitate. I thought it said it. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Imitate a crow. She'll have to take the paint from Jester's cold, dead hands. Bo's got this. Bo is impressing me. I like, not just in character. Like, Marisha is so, like, no laughter. Sometimes people crack up. She's good. Piracy. Congratulations. You've pirated your first ship. Sack 3 more ships and you get your first eye patch. Amazing. That is what piracy is. We are 20 minutes away from the hour mark, I think. That is impressive. I'm trying. What is. I forget what this actually is. $2.27. Okay. 30 minutes. Oh. What was that? I hope that wasn't anything I need to worry about. I just heard something go biddy boom. Are we all good? We're all good here? I keep hearing something on my computer. What is that noise? Is that them? What is that? Was that their? Was that coming from them? There was literally just some noises and stuff. You guys let me know. Did you hear that too? Was that in part of their thing? Because it's making me think something on my computer. I heard ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Like right now, I still hear it. I don't know. I'll ignore it. Because everything seems to be moving smoothly. Maybe the cat cam is messing up. It's no, it's something with it just went off. I think the camera. I think the cat cam is dying because it wasn't fully charged and it's literally turning on and off. So you might see the cat cam go out. Round of applause. Captain Tusktooth, Quartermaster Tusktooth. You know, the camera is going in and out, I think, and it's showing up on the bottom. I thought for a second it was them because I'm like, nothing is messed up. My bad, guys. It's the I should have known. Because I was setting everything up, I must have not fully charged this, and it's running off a plugged into the computer now. If you want, I love it. Jester offering her tattoo skills. I only have your audio on right now. Is the noise in the room with us right now? I can see you. I'm just not watching the CR video. Gotcha. Yeah, I think it's just the cat cam might go off at some point. I'll have to fully charge it next time. The thing is, I didn't plan on setting that up today, and I was doing so well, it must not have been fully charged. Normally, it's plugged in all the time, and it was not plugged in. So I just thought, like, oh, it must be fully charged. I am a horrible, horrible person. You beat the shit out of the men. What did Travis just take? It looked like some sort of cookie or pastry, and I want one. Bring that fucking wizard down there with you. Oh, there's no clock. There's no clock. Where is my mouse? Where the hell is my mouse? What the frig? Oh, maybe that's what went out. That's what went out, guys. My mouse. I see now. That's what it was. I'm not even kidding you. I actually thought I was that high, guys. For a minute, you guys are like, you're high. You're not wrong. But my mouse went out. That's what blew out. That's what that clicking was. It wasn't the cat cam. Ready? I can't even pause it. Let me find out which one it is. Watch, we're gonna do this. We'll rewind it. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. Back on. That's what it was. I'm like, I don't understand. Yes, I am high, but I'm like, I'm good when I'm high. I mean, I might make a mistake here or there. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Even if the battery runs out, it's plugged into the computer, which doubly charges it because I have it set up that way intentionally. So I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Even if this is low on, I thought maybe it's using so much power that it couldn't catch up because it was so dead. And I'm like, something on my computer, I guess you guys can't hear it because of my audio. Something on my computer kept going like, biddling, biddling, biddling. The thing is, maybe one or two of the ports on my computer aren't 100% because of the way I use them. Sometimes I blow out USBs. And I might have, because of the way I rewired it, not remembered one of them wasn't working right. And that was the mouse. So that's what that sound was. It was the mouse going in and out. Now I feel content because I'm like, something is definitely going biddaloom, biddaloom. And I started thinking maybe it was on their end because they're using similar software, I'm assuming. So I'm like, maybe it's on their end and they don't know that I hear it. But that is what that was. So let me just go back. We're gonna set the clock up. I'm gonna go back to 202, like solid. Let's go back to 20202, just because I think that looks cool. And it, when I clicked it, that's what happened. See, the mouse is freezing. Something's up. I'll have to figure it out later. But the mouse, I don't know what's going on. I've never had trouble with the mouse before, but the mouse is like freezing up. I'm wondering if something is going on with it. But like right now, if I stop moving it, it just completely freezes. So let me just get it going. Is the stream and everything going good? I don't know why it's doing this. It's like literally, come on, mouse. Let me change things. All right, we're going to change this. We're going to go to 20202. 222. I guess I got to put the zeros. Oh, wait. No, I got to just stop it. There we go. All right. We're going to start at that, everybody. My apologies. I don't know why my mouse, I mean, I will figure this all out. Oh, it's doing it again. I can hear it. It just did it again. What is happening? This last USB drive you connected to this computer malfunctioned. For some reason, maybe I have to, it's literally saying my USB drives are malfunctioning and I plugged it in a different one. Now I have no mouse again. You're going to have to bear with me, everybody, while I do this. I'm going to have to just move it to like the ones down here. Let's see. We got this guy. Let me put it over here. Successful. Are we good? Are we good, everybody? Sorry, it disconnected. Put your mic up to it. Your stream has been fine, Jay. No, everything. I think it's good now. Here are the mouses. See, the thing is, I don't know. Maybe I had to put in a better USB. I think the top ones were all fried. All the upgrades, how you need new USB. The computer, basically this computer, I think because I run so many things, USB ports will gradually malfunction. I think because they're just like, I don't know, overheating, I'm assuming, because it happened on my other computer too. I think I just use so many things because there's lighting hooked into everything. I don't know, to be honest with you. All I know is I think it's okay now because now it's all moving smooth again. My apologies, we'll see. It should be all right. There's like a set of USB ports on the top and then on the front and then on the bottom, there's like stronger USBs, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ready? Here we go. I just want to make sure everything is good. All right. My apologies. Get ready. 222 guys. We're going to hit the radiators. Everybody thumbs up and then we'll roll. And then we're going to roll with it. Ninja, you still at work? I don't know if you said you're back yet. What is it? Almost 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock. All right, here we go. Radiators, and then we're starting. Everyone, sync up. All right. I think we're good. Hasn't been an issue. I wanted to give it a minute just to make sure. I think we're good. Everyone's ready. What's the timestamp? It is 222. 222, 222, 222. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Books, cats, I get it. Yes. Books and cats and books. What is that? What is that from? I don't know that reference. Books and cats and books and cats. I don't know what that reference is. And I want to know. I'm like, I feel like I would, I don't know how I don't know a reference like that. Look at Jester. Jester is freaking out. Pizza lords have been kind today. Boots and pants. No pizza today. I have been watching all along the whole time, my friend. Oh my god, I love it. We're all reaching around looking for invisible Avantika. Hey, that's now wait. I'm assuming, have we confirmed that when Avantika is invisible, I'm assuming we would run into her. She's not like completely invincible, is she? I think we've already had that confirmed. I can't remember for sure. Maybe it's like you can't even feel her when she's in that form. But I don't know. I don't think that's the case. Not yet. Geico commercial, boots and pants. It's a beatboxing thing. Beatbox. Beatbox. The cats in books. Are you going to do a tattoo on me? All right, let's detect magic. You shush now. I don't know what Marisha just said, but it probably wasn't in Caleb's favor. Oh, here we go. What is it? What is it? What is it? I want to know what it does. It's a long piece of paper. It's funny if you think about it because it's like Caleb is finding out everything this thing could do, but it's literally just written on a piece of paper from Matt Mercer. Invisible does not make you what? Incorporeal? I don't know if I've ever seen that word before. So yes, they would be able to find her. Incorporeal? I don't think I've ever seen that word before. We were talking about this last week, words that we've never seen before. I had to have seen that word before. You all been 100% sorry for your loss, Ninja. Glad you are here. Sadly, I had a friend's funeral earlier today. I am sorry as well, Ninja. We will salute your good friend with my last shot. The all-seeing eye. Oh, I'm shaking that desk a lot. In corporal, it sounds like this. In corporal. Maybe that's why in my head I was like, I think I know what I'm saying. In corporal. John Forsyth, what is up? I think you're the only one that came in late that I didn't. Das Grove, I got you too, Das Grove. My apologies. Like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't. Hopefully, in case I didn't say it earlier, this morning I just resubmitted to go back to monetization. I stopped doing the clip outs. Hopefully that works. And then we'll be back to normal. I'll find out in the next week. No way. Yeah, what? Magic. Look at Laura. Look at Laura's face. I was listening, but I'm like, is this? I wasn't sure. It uses up the paint over time, but like real dicks. Oh my god, that's the greatest ever. You can paint real dicks. Oh my god. That's probably the best thing ever. A paintbrush. Oh my god, you can literally draw. Yeah. Oh my god. That's pretty funny. That could get out of hand. Oh man, like what are we talking? Like Matt saying you use ink over time, but like how much? Could you paint like endless things almost? Like years of paint, or is there like a couple weeks of paint? I will not draw a penis on your head, I promise. That's hilarious. Perfect item for Jester. She could get an eye tattoo. Maybe some of the others will want one. Amazing item at painting something that becomes real. That's crazy. Yeah. That is awesome. I just wonder how much ink that covers. Up to 1,000 square feet of surface area total. Oh, I saw that. McGuigan, I saw it said 1,000 square. I wasn't sure if they meant per per paint job, right? Because if she paints a boat, that easily would be 1,000 square foot total. I mean, is it 1,000 square foot total? Up the camera, the cat cam just went out. Cat cam just went out. So apparently it doesn't, unless the cats might have not been moving so long that it went out. I'm going to let it charge a little bit because the cats aren't moving anyway, but the cat cam is on pause for now. Okay, 1,000 square feet of surface. The paint is true chaos incarnate, and if used sparingly, it'll last a lifetime. But it's Jester. 1,000 square feet. Can you? Marvelous pigments can create up to 1,000 square feet of stuff. Whatever your paint becomes real. However, it doesn't work for anything worth more than 25 gold, and energy like fire just dissipates as soon as the paint is finished. 1,000 square foot isn't a lot. I used to build houses that were 3 or 4,000 square foot, and they weren't even that big. I mean, they're big, but not like that. I feel like if you painted a large boat, you wouldn't even be able to. So like if you sparingly, it would last a while. Like for regular objects, but 1,000 square feet is not as much as you might think. Like I said, a mansion, like a regular mansion that you'd see in a town, is about 4,000, 5,000 square feet. So a regular house is like less than 1,000, or I mean around 1,000 or two. Can't tell they haven't moved in a while. You have 1,000 square foot to do work with. I mean, if we have regular items, that's a lot. Like you could fill a whole house with items. But if you painted a house, you're done. So you can't paint anything big. Like if we just painted shields and swords and stuff like that, we could paint for a long, long time. But if we do like a boat or like a large boat or a house or something, we're gonna be done quite soon. But hey, it's still awesome. It's still awesome. I want 18 square miles of paint. That would last 18 lifetimes. You're thinking of a 3D object, Jay. This is 1,000 square foot of 2D space. Oh. Oh. All right, that is different. My bad. Thank you for the clarification. That's a okay, can't tell they haven't moved. Okay, gotcha. That does make a difference. I'm used to measuring cubic feet and like three-dimensional. Like literally everything where I work is measured in cubic feet. Technically, anyone can use a shield, but if you're not proficient in, okay, it becomes 3D after. Floor space is volumetric. You're thinking of a 3D object, Jay. This is 1,000 square foot of 2D space. Did I just read that, or is that the same thing somebody else said? You have 1,000. I think I'm just rereading the same thing. The objects pop out 3D when relevant, so I can see where the confusion comes from. Either way, it's amazing. I'm like literally like narrowing down the specifics while high and tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Look at Ford doing the Tonto jump on it from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And there you go. I feel like Matt's There You Go is similar to Brennan's Amazing. Very good. Amazing. It's Jester's perfect reward. It is. Jester. I mean, it's a floating dick. No, don't waste the paint. But yes, don't waste the paint. But yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're drawing a little teeny dick. We are literally drawing erect penises to come to life. Yeah, you didn't Frankenstein a perfect lifelike dick. My God, we just drew a small dick. I mean, it was very tiny, so oh, see, that's confusing. That's a good question. How could you do you have to draw it as wood? That's interesting. I don't know. That's interesting. I am so thankful I live in reality because that would be horrifying. I pick up the little stone penis. Yeah, like how do we determine what the item is made of? That is very important. Like, what if we have a sword made of cardboard? I mean, it could be anything. Like, what if we create a sword and it's just like you hit it and it just and like melts or just that's important. Maybe you draw specifically. I mean, but how? I don't know. But yeah, what is that? That's a good way to look at it. Not is loving this. I feel like Not, especially being as Not dislikes the water, I feel like Not is very enthusiastic about most of this adventure so far, which is great. I would have thought Not would have been more reserved, a little scared. Maybe the excessive energy is because it's trying to redirect it. Since you were busy with USB stuff, the HBO trailer for The Last of Us has footage that we could tell contains left behind details. You should react to that gameplay. All right. Contains The Last of Us. I'm assuming Left Behind is the second game. Is that the second game? Vandrin. Vandrin. Mr. Vandrin. Oh, right. But the paint, 1,000 square feet would be slightly over 31.5 by 31.5. Thank you, Nuckafuts. The Last of Us Left Behind is a DLC. It's 90 minutes total for gameplay. Very short. Oh, good to know. Thank you. Thank you, because I wasn't sure what that was. It wouldn't have been added into the remake that I'm watching. I'm just curious. Maybe it was added in after or something. Yes, still having those dreams. I've been very excited about all this. My ass. I mean, I mean, I guess you would be excited, but it's probably scary. There you go, scary. I was gonna say. Uh, I wouldn't say in a bad way, but we don't know. I mean, is it a good way? We don't know. I wouldn't say bad, but it's yeah. What's the good scenario? There you go. What if we could control the serpent and do good? I mean, what if us control, like, put it this way, there's always, in movies and stuff like this, if someone is gonna control it, I'd rather it be us than Avantika or somebody else that might do bad. It's almost like most of the time, it isn't the people that want the control, it's the people that want no one else to control it. And there is three. Yeah, they're talking about how there's the three. That she's one. Ukatawa. It was not added into the remake you were watching. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. DLC, downloadable content, basically an extra that came out the year after the first game. Yeah, the DLC, I knew what it meant. I just wasn't sure if later, when the remake came, they added it in, like, because I think the remake's fairly new. But thank you, in case I didn't know. I only remember that because of one of the games I played. I can't remember what. Could make a perception check. Who is listening? For Matt to ask, I almost feel like someone's listening. Fairly clear. No footsteps. Fairly clear. I don't know. Matt could be just, making me feel uncomfortable, which he's good at. He's good at everything. The music is interesting too. You hear the new music? That's some interesting choice of music. Pirate slang. Down to fire, up for pillaging, willing to fight, Bilgaret below, good grog, and on my gangplank. Oh my god. What is belliger? What is that? Belligerent below? Is that what that says? I don't know what that says. I don't know where there is a good place to have a conversation unless we do like detect magic. Be all that you can be. So I could draw a wormhole if the depth was gravity and time. I like what you're thinking. Boop, boop, boop. The general vicinity of where the boat. I say we go. Let's go. Because until we do, I'm going to think Avantika might be right. Avantika is pretty convinced. I mean, I guess it's a good starting point. Let's put it that way. We'll probably find out something. Oh, it is belligerent. I wasn't sure with the way it was spelled. I'm like, I think that's belligerent, but it didn't look right to me, the word. Thank you, Dusgrove. I use belligerent all the time. It just didn't look right. Yeah, go seduce her again, Ford. Ford just got to keep like rubbing up on her. You could draw a Looney Tunes hole in theory, so I could draw but that would take a great DM. You'd probably need a pretty high enroll for that. Wormhole might need someone with expertise in time and space. If the paint creates an unspecified depth. Yes. Yes, keep her close. That's good to tell everybody. That's good to say, just so everyone's on the same page. Like, this is my thing. If you don't want to do it, but who would say no? That's just fucking dark. I think you're fucked. uh, she lived in a brothel. Uh, so we're sending forward. What is Liam's shirt? It looks like a cat thinking about a house on fire. I honestly can't see with the clock. Is it? Oh, I can't even see it that way either. It's cut off right there. By the way, the mouse is working splendidly. I noticed when I was doing it before, the mouse wasn't moving right, but I thought maybe it was just like falling asleep and it was like, I don't know, but it's fine. Uh, I would love if Caduceus gave us some pointers. I thought. All right, at this point, it's getting dark. Shouldn't we be time to take a break out the margarita? Yeah, I feel like at this point we should be resting up and stuff. I is Ford still very low on health? Did we rest up yet? I don't think we did. Morphing, what is up? Hello, Morphing, what is up? I'm very excited for you, Jay. Episodes 42, 43, 44, 45 are a quartet of outstanding episodes. Beware of trains coming out of tunnels. Yes, the trains coming out of tunnels you paint. I will follow. All right, everyone's taking short rests. Yasha does the same. I mean, we're down to under an hour. The hour mark, I think, is 227 or 327 is the end. So we have less than an hour left. How's everyone doing? Should we smoke another one? I'm gonna pack a new one. I was cleaning it out before. I cleaned it out real nice so we could take one solid hit. So I'm so high that I fall over and everyone just sees me on the ground drooling. But in the nicest of ways. Joe, of course you can. Scans around for Avantika. Look at Matt's face. I hope we, oh, please, I hope we see her. But he's saying visible. How much do you have to roll to detect her in the I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, the Star Wars music just kicked in. We got Star Wars music kicking in. Is Jay live streaming all of 43? Yes, we're going to split it over episode. We're going to split it over Friday and Saturday. I cleaned my radiator earlier today as well. Beware of train. Oh, I already read that one. Yeah, I think Ford is. Yeah, he's definitely got some shit going on. I like that he asked us all, though. I like that he actually was like, yo, everyone's cool with this before we keep rolling. But I mean, who would say no? I want to know. They got to want to know. Caleb's father was a soldier. Or, yeah, Caleb. Is this the first time we've ever tapped into Caleb's father? I don't recall ever talking about this before. Unless, has that come up before? I don't remember that. I don't remember Caleb's father coming up. All mine are sponges. All mine are sponge. Yeah, that's right. Ninja Master said he is quite good at making some, rolling some. Ford is definitely complimenting Mr. Caleb over there. Math brain. Math brain. That's the only thing I'm good at. When I'm on my game and I'm not like relaxing and smoking and everything else, math is my best feature. All right. We got permission now from Ford to spy on him. Put some Frumpkin in there and eye it up. Put some Frumpkin in there. Fastest on the planet ATM. That's water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. Looking forward to having a nice little chat over here with Caleb. Is it almost... Is Ford kind of going over... Like, I almost feel like, is Bo going to feel, like, slighted? I think that's a good chance. There's... They're all saying, well, Bo said, I don't trust Avantika. I thought she meant in the moment. And now Caleb is saying, I think she's going to kill you. I think, here's the thing. I don't know specifically what the 3 is. I feel like there might have to be a 3. I almost feel like Avantika can't have, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could, but all the images showed 3 people. So I almost feel like you have to have 3 people to make it work. But then after you have the 3 people and make it work, I guess maybe you could just kill the others. But I mean, I don't know. I still don't trust Avantika. I don't trust anybody we come across 100%. Maybe Orly. Maybe I trust Orly. What is this? I feel like something is coming. It's the Traveler. It's the Traveler. I didn't want to get ahead of myself till I was 100%. The Traveler is like right there. And I got questions about the Traveler. Could it be like real quick? Am I just to assume this is what is happening? Or could it be Jester is insane and imagining this? Has anyone else been around when the Traveler's been present? I want to believe it's real. But I feel like Jester could be batshit crazy and imagining this or something. Or just... But I feel like we already went over this. I feel like we already confirmed that. I mean, the other people have seen gods and stuff, so it's not that far fetched. I just don't know when it comes to Jester because she's so crazy. I mean, regardless, I love it. Oh, that's oh. How do I make a boy like me? Look at it. How do I make a boy? That's maybe trickery. Listen to what piques his interest. That was good advice. Enchantments. If that fails, we always have enchantments. Yeah. That's right, because we have been given. Yeah, what am I talking about? I mean, here's the thing, though. We could be given things. I don't know. I mean, I guess it just is what it is because of the world. I mean, we've seen Yasha go after the Stormlord and other things. I mean, it's not insane. Like, look at Pike with the Dawn father. Or was it the Dawn mother? The Dawn. I don't remember now. I think I was right. The Dawn father. Magical paint. What do we make? Love Laura's pen. You never know. It could be both. Could be Jester Theater. I mean, in D&D, it's completely plausible to have the power and imagination your god. That's what I was thinking. Like, it's not that the god and stuff isn't real, but maybe you're imagining way more than what is real about it. I want to believe it's real. So I'm going to just go that angle, even though I think it could be like, it wouldn't blow my mind if it was all in her head as far as the imagery. All right. What do you think? See, because it's always very comforting. It's almost like when you had an imaginary friend in like a movie or a show, and they always do and say the right thing because it's your imaginary friend. I feel like the traveler's never like, you need to do this. It's always very soothing and therapeutic, which is awesome. But I just don't know. I don't know. But it's also the traveler. It's chaos. And I just want it to be real. Because, I mean, I like the traveler better than most just because of the mysteriousness behind it. It's an advent calendar. Drop Dead Fred. Yes, that's literally what I was thinking of. Drop Dead Fred. That's the go to imaginary friend movie. Phoebe Cates. I seen it somewhat recently. I feel like not more than like 2 or 3 years ago, I rewatched it. I think it came out on Blu-ray or something. But I definitely resaw that recently. 2 days out from the reefs. Like and subscribe if you haven't, guys. I think I drank everything except this last shot. I have a bottle of water. That's all I have left. I have a nice full shot, though. Did Michael ever jump in the chat? It's the first time I used Michael's mug, and I didn't see him. What is this? faint green light. Oh, shit. What? I love it. She's learning how to control this shit better. Clearly. Clearly learning how to control this better. Oh, we got the words. Oh, we're doing this again. We're doing this again. The battle for breakneck speed. We're doing that again. We got to beat her to it. But the words are being said again. I am very into what Matt is saying. This is a lot more so than most dreams. It's got to be obviously. I mean, it seems obvious what it's showing. That's the reward. And the dream ends. I was like, I think Bobby Chill is going to start watching on his own and own more and just doing highlight reactions so he could get through C1 faster. Honestly, that's really not an unreasonable pace. It's faster than C2 came out. That's what I was thinking. Even though it's a long while, because I saw John put it'll be like 2 more years before we get to the 141 episode. I like I was thinking it's still probably faster than they did it, even though it's a while. But they take breaks in between, and I haven't yet, I don't believe. But what the heck? So we get the dream, another dream. I mean, it seemed like I don't know what is right and wrong, but it seemed pretty on the nose what the dream was. Started watching Bobby Chill, and I haven't posted in a couple weeks. And he hasn't posted in a couple weeks. I wonder what happened. I mean, it's a hell of a commitment. I said it in the beginning. Most people would probably like that aren't like all the time YouTubers. But I've done things like Adventure Time for years already. I've been doing Adventure Time for 3 years already. And I do it every week. Every week for 3 years. It's like I enjoy it. So he's looking at the land masses, the way they're set up. Yeah, there was the what was it, 3 land masses? Looks like right there. Didn't it say 3 land masses? Am I incorrect? Everybody, if you're joining us, we have about 50 minutes left, 45 minutes left, something like that. Like and subscribe if you haven't. It's a watch along. I see like a bunch of people just jumped in. Like this video if you haven't already done so. Thank you, John Forsyth. Read my mind because he couldn't have heard what I just said. It's on a delay. His PC popped out. Oh, look at this. I already saw it, but we're gonna move this. I'm gonna move this over here. Oh, never mind. Matt went back. Never mind. He doesn't want me to see it anymore. I wanted to check it out. Who's AAOG? Same with AAOG on C2. Camera issues, so no more C2 until next year. Same with, I don't know who that is. Who's AAOG? Oh, AI. Oh, Ages of Geek. All Ages of Geek, I think. Age of Geek. Am I the only one doing anything anymore? I'm the only one. There can be only one. What? All right. We're taking Shawshank Redemption style pinches at a time. I dig it. Just enough to make a bangy arrow. I think you could steal enough powder to do that. I feel like, oh, natural one. Natural one. Horrible. Horrible. I wouldn't be surprised if we blow the whole friggin' thing up. Is it going to explode? Oh, God. It's going to go off. Not stole a handful of pepper. We don't have gunpowder. Not stole a whole shitload of pepper. Successfully secured these nuts. So we're gonna make a explosive arrow out of pepper, black pepper. Obviously not gonna do anything, but Not is going to assume it does and then tell us, and we weren't there to know this, even though we're here to see it. So they're going to be completely naive, or not naive, unaware that it isn't going to explode. The offer to have had to pause due to technical issues, so you are only outlet ATM, LOL. So I am the only at the moment. That's why we love you, bud. I try. I try. The channel beckons. We still got about 35 minutes left, I think. We got a bit. All right. Raise the colors. I'm shaking the screen because I'm grabbing my drink. I love that Boulder guy tosses him. Reminds me of Gimli. Because of tossing dwarves. I don't know if it was a dwarf. It might have been a dwarf. Perception checks all around. We're going to get into battle. Legend of Vox Machina Season 2 will be here soon. I'm happy that everything's together. Like I said, things might change as far as this going over there. Natural 20. Natural 20. Does Sky MC Sparkles do a campaign? Or Lubofin? I don't know either of those names. Which only pushes our collective hope to get all of you into a D&D game together once you all get through a season, maybe in a year or so. I guess, I mean, most of you must watch them because you guys all know, I mean, you all seem to know a good amount. That's the best I could describe. All right. Amy France. All right, we're going to do the last shot. We have roughly 35 minutes left. This is the last of my alcohol. I just want to finish hearing what Matt's got to say. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, all right then. We got a lot of crap going on. Reactors one shot. That's what I was thinking. I don't know if Ray's still in the chat, but that's what Ray's been trying to do. Ray sent me an email that he's trying to put it together. I just haven't had the time to commit to anything. Make a history check. Lubofin is starting a review. C1 like Super Geek. I can't even read what that is. Oh, Mike, Super Geek Mike, Waterworld Style Reef. I'm so afraid to drink because I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. All right, cheers. By the way, this is Ninja Master. To your friend, my condolences. Cheers, everybody. All right, then. I would think it would piss off a lot of people. Yeah, with it, everyone reacting and busy like a year or two. Yeah, Ninja. Like a year or two. I assumed why you said that because I think you're familiar with me saying what Ray wanted to do that stuff. Ninja, did you just smoke? Are you ready to smoke? I know before I packed and I never smoked. I'm not kidding you. I literally went to go hit it and I'm like, I'm pretty fucking high, but I'm good now. And now I just took a shot. I literally went to hit the pipe and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. I might like totally forget what I'm doing. The Plank King. I love it. The Plank King sounds inviting. Sounds inviting. Pistols O'Brien, what is up? We're all just submitting how much we cheat on Jay. Wyatt Meranos. A giant of a man. The plant king. Plank King. What is up, Pistols O'Brien? Jay is by far the best and most committed. Like I have a little faith in most other people actually making it through a whole campaign, but I know Jay is gonna. I will make it happen. I want a. I mean, he's giving me a nice visual in my head, but I would love to see. I mean, it's not likely you could put together a scene like this of actual Dwarven Forge stuff. I mean, you could. Very similar, probably, to pirate cities in Pirates of the Caribbean. What was it? What was the name of the city in Pirates of the Caribbean? The very first one, the Black Pearl movie. I am mad at myself because I can't think of it. Any impressions of the new D&D LA yet? I don't know. Shipwreck Cove all over again. Jay cheats on us with My Little Pony. I think it's an open relationship. I don't know what you're talking about. I just hit the wire. Radiators, everybody. Radiators, radiators, radiators. Like and subscribe if you're joining us. We got 30 minutes. So we got the mistake. We're all docking. We're in Pirate City. We are in Pirate City. Spiritual weapon is going to piss off a few clerics. I rewatched this description. Tortuga. There you go. Tortuga. I like saw McGuigan light up my life. Yes, Tortuga. Pistols did say it as well. The island. Tortuga. That's it. Tortuga. Yes. Everyone came together. Oh, Avantika shorted him. Look at that. Look at that. Was that intentional? I got to assume. People like that don't make mistakes. People like Avantika don't make mistakes with money. She had to have cheated him. Dead man walking. Literally dead man walking. I'm more surprised that Giametti didn't count it on the spot. Maybe it's more of a respect thing or it's an insult. An insult. I don't know why I said it like that. Maybe it's insulting to count the money in front of the captain. But I'd be like, count that shit. I do jobs a lot of the time for cash. I literally in front of the person, I'm like, I even tell my people, I'm like, if you're there and I'm not, you count in front of them. Because there's been many times they didn't count till they got in the trucks and they're short money. And then the people are like, how do I know they didn't pocket it in the truck? Or I've had it happen in earlier times of my life where I counted in the truck and people would argue and fight you over it. The bloated cup. I love it. The bloated cup. Ukatoa. Ukatoa. He was a hired hand. I love that Jay actually shows an interest in learning the game. It makes me really happy. I love this game and see him growing to love it. Oh my God, Kate Shorts. It's Kate Shorts. What is up? I remember you. A bunch of people come into the arcade, and a week or two ago, they gave me their number. They just so happen to live like 5-10 minutes from where I live, and they host games every week. And they said they'd be willing to throw a game in where I could be a part, like a guest character, and they'd even be down with me recording it. So maybe I might do that like right after the holidays. One time, just jump in. They said you could learn on the fly, no setup needed, just do whatever you want. It'll be a shit show probably, but hey, we'll see. Marius Lapoil. Do me. Caduces the juices. Caduces the juices. Orally. Orally the swirly. Orally the swirly. One of my players actually started watching C1 a month or so ago. Where do you guys start the camp? Where did you guys start the campaign? Matt always had such a good time. I just created. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, we're talking about something else up there. My party just killed the BBEG with a pet rock I gave one of them. Dude, that would be cool. Go have fun. I'd love to eventually get a few people for the group and play a few sessions. You included, I would be down. I gotta figure out a way where I could do it where it's not like a commitment. That's why I like what they had. They're like, we'll just make you a guest. You could like jump in. They said they play with I think 5 people, and it literally is in the town I live. I could probably walk there. And they're like, every week, without fail, we do it. Always at our house. So I was like, that is pretty convenient. And they come to the arcade every week. So I could even like start making or creating a character while at the arcade with them. So it's like while I'm working, I could actually do like a setup. So we'll see. I'd record it on my phone or something and then probably edit it up and post it just in case they weren't comfortable or something. Like maybe they'd want things edited out. I don't know. I'm like an open book when it comes to this stuff, but I find a lot of people are very like uneasy. Like my mom once got caught on camera and she was like, go back and edit that out. I'm like, you walked by the door. And she's like, I do not want my image on that. I'm like, what the frick? Like she thinks she's going to be found by somebody. I'm just scared. I would watch whatever you record on that regardless. Very exciting. Kate Shorts, how have you been? I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. Welcome back, and if I'm wrong, then I am a fool and will beat myself later. The Revelry. What is that from? The Revelry. That's from another thing I watch or seen. The Revelry. Ah, it's gonna bother me now. Does anybody know any references to the Revelry? Because I feel like I know that from something else, like something specific. What the heck was that? My microphone just squeaked. Maybe you could bring your own mini from Hero Forge. Pistols. Did you get an email from me? Because I emailed you, I feel like, and I don't know if it went through, and I'm not even kidding. I did it the day. I don't know. I definitely did it. And when I did it, I'm looking and I'm like, something is not working. And I'm like, maybe it did. And I just never thought about it again. Did I not send you an email? Because if not, I'm going to do it later today. But I definitely sent something to somebody, which is funny. I'm assuming the way you said that you did not get an email. I'll take a snapshot. Snapchat. I'll take a snapshot and show you that I'm not lying. I literally sent 2 or 3 emails, and each time I'm like, this doesn't look like it's going through, and I'm an idiot. And I was at some point, I was probably just like, maybe I'm crazy, and I sent Pistols like 10 emails. Pistols, afterwards, I'll figure out what I did wrong, and then I'll snapshot you the previous one so you could see the timestamp. Not that you'd think I'm lying. I just want you to see my stupidity. because I definitely did. That was the first time I remembered. Pistols, maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll just email you my passwords because I already purchased it. So maybe I'll just email you my passwords for Hero Forge and you could just go in. It's not like it's not like you could do anything or why you would if you could. So I'll just give you the passwords. That way you could just go in and do it. That make it easier? Is that okay with you? It's okay with me. It makes it easier rather than have to have me figure out again how to download it and send you the link and everything. I just think I know you think it's funny. I mean, I think it's hilarious as well. I just feel like people wouldn't believe that I'm that stupid. Not that I'm stupid, but you know what I mean. Like that I could literally send something 2 or 3 times and have it not go through for a week. I dig it. I want his name. I want to know who he is. I want to know what's going on. What is this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're getting seen by the Plank King, or at least people are noticing things. Those are going to be great baby dragons. Don't they don't what types yet. I'm going with emerald. Fine by me. I saw pistols. What is your name, assistant of the Plank King? Tybalt. Tybalt. Is that from Romeo and Juliet? Tybalt? Tybalt is from something. Maybe, or something like Tybalt. It's either like Hamlet or Romeo and Juliet or something, I feel like. Delicious. 6 or 7 teeth in this gentleman's mouth. What a basic name. I'm so used to like bizarre names. We got James Tybalt. James Tybalt. I think it's Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, you are correct. Would you guys ever have guessed that I would have known a reference from Romeo and Juliet? Be honest. Would you have ever? I wouldn't have. I'm shocked I even did. Divvy up the treasure. Come on, Mr. Quartermaster. Divvying up the treasure. Juliet's cousin, Tybalt and Mercutio. Yes, you are correct. What was it? Montague? Something. I can't remember the other ones. The something in the Montagues. Romeo. Capulets. Montagues and the Capulets. Tweets. 15 tweets. Juliet's cousin. I honestly, I knew it was a cousin too, but I might have thought it was Romeo's cousin. I remembered it being one of their cousins. I just couldn't remember. I honestly would have probably guessed Romeo's cousin, honestly, but I was pretty close. Metal Scary Mask. Doozy. This is nice. I'm loving it. What is? Do we know the name of this place yet? I'm sorry, I missed it. If I did, I think I just forgot. What is Tortuga called? You guys said it earlier, I think, and I forgot already. An odd misstep. My ass, an odd misstep. These people were murdered. Or they were just drunk and had an odd misstep. Capulets. Spoilers and wrong campaign, but Rosenkrantz and Guildenstern are dead. I would recommend thumbing through Fizban's Treasury of Dragons. Tybalt is a Capulet. Bericcio is a Montague. Mercutio is neither. I haven't dabbled in Shakespeare in a while, but I don't know why Tybalt just like struck out in my head. Mercutio, I remember. I didn't remember the other guy you just said. Rosenkrantz and Guildenstern, I don't know. Buricio? I don't remember that name. I love it. Here we go. We're meeting Mr. King Plank. Or Plank King. King Plank. Is it King Plank? It was Plank King, right? We're about to find out. I think they said it was the Plank King. Now I'm like confused with the order. Hello, good sir. Male Goliaths. This is some European British giant shit. All right. So we got definitely not the Frost King, the Plank King. I don't know if we want to be in cahoots with all these people. It was enough to have Avantika. I mean, hopefully he's not a bad dude, but he's a bad dude. We already know he's a bad dude. But we already said bad people, just not that bad of people, hopefully. Wyatt Marinas. All right. All hail the king. Are we supposed to do this or are we making a mockery of it? I feel like that's something you would do. I just hope he doesn't. I mean, clearly didn't take it as an insult. Some people might take that as like, are you being sarcastic? I will kill you. We're Gilligan again. Some call me Gilligan. Is that the human jerky? Harpy jerky? We did get that, didn't we? Yeah, maybe. I think we just had that. It's definitely a bad dude. Oh, he's definitely a bad dude. The Justin Crystal or whoever's pronunciation. The little sapphire. Oh, with the mask, because she's wearing the mask. I'm the little sapphire. My name's Philip. Tracy. Some call me Tracy. Have we ever introduced ourselves to Avantika as Bo? I don't think we've ever introduced ourselves. I'm Yasha. I mean, he isn't acting like a raving lunatic. He seems calm right now. I don't feel like that matters, but I mean, he's not going nuts yet, but it might happen any second. Ships are really cool. We like ships and stealing things. Pirates. Bo had the best one yet. Disdain for the Empire. And not lover of water. I can't get away from it. That's true. Ooh, doggy. Ooh, doggy. Oh my god, the cats are up and moving around. But this camera died. I like to punch things. Oh, I was like, why is Jester freaking out? It's just because a fellow drawer. You know my name is Simon. Pose, different poses. Jester is doing what looks like sexy poses. Ah, those are the people. All right, the ones that were off the side. The mishaps. The missteps. It was missteps. So don't start shit with other pirates or you get tossed off. Breaking the law. Good night, Amelia. Amelia's going to bed. Good night. I'm off. We're done in 5 minutes. 5 more minutes. I mean, probably half of that is Matt saying goodnight. Well, welcome. I accept your tribute. I love how, I mean, I know that's the way things go, but I love that it's like, I accept your tribute. You accept my tribute. I just gave you a chest full of greatness, my friend. I mean, yeah, of course he's happy and things are great. That's only because we gave a chest. But I mean, that's how it goes. That's just bullshit. I would never, ever. I would want to be a pirate, but not, I wouldn't deal with that. I mean, you probably have to, though, if you want to be a pirate. Entire time. Oh, the kitties are starting to wander. Yeah, that's like, yeah, that's what I kind of thought. Dogs and poop and mother bitch and everything else. They're like, what are those people called? I knew right away that's what they were doing. What are the Is that a stenographer? The people that are in court that like write every word and are like, they record every word. Is it a stenographer? I think that's not right, but it might be. In his giant stone throne, he gets his drinks brought to him. A stenographer. Okay, it is a stenographer. I feel like there's a lot. Is there just the Plank King and Linus in there? I feel like there's a lot of people in there. All right, let's find out. Here we go. What? Right where the hairline is, it's a duller, paler white. What? What? Yeah, I'm thinking what Travis just said. It puts the lotion in the basket. It took. Well, that's an interesting tidbit. 6 or 7 other figures watching. So I figured there'd be more people around. I didn't think it would just be the Plank King. Roof snipers. I mean, we're in the good graces of the Plank King right now. If we ever were going to do anything, it is tonight. I mean, don't start shit or anything, but right now the Plank King is loving us. Look at this. Look at this. See, people just don't trust her. But I mean, they're pirates. Yeah, they're pirates. But I mean, I feel like Avantika is in it for herself, but wouldn't all pirates kind of be in it for themselves? Maybe she's just a little more pushbacky. Grow hair. Male Goliaths don't naturally grow anywhere on hair on their body. I remember he said earlier they specifically said male Goliaths don't grow hair. I don't know. I didn't know if he meant on his head, but I guess anywhere on their body. Clearly something's up. I have to pee so bad right now, but I know there's like a minute and 30 seconds left, so I'm going to hold tight and then I'm going to run out as soon as Matt says we'll be back or whatever the hell he says. We'll take a break. Where did Coco just go? I just saw Coco. Nevertheless, I'm going to be drunk. All right, hey, read my last comment I tagged you in. Yeah, the planking definitely scalped the last guy. Okay, that's what I figured. The hair color was different on the. I figured he lotioned in the basket. I mean, it's not quite the same, but similar. Pirate Island, we're taking a break. Oh, Coco is going nuts over here. All right, let me see. What you doing, Coco? Let me see if I turn this back on, what'll happen. It should have charged by now. Yeah, see that turned off. I just wanted to see what would happen if I did that. All right. I am going to go pee real quick, guys. I'm going to go pee real quick. Matt is, well, I got to respect Matt. I got to respect Matt, even though I'm going to drink the rest of this. That's why Grog is bold. It's a Goliath thing. It's weird that they gave Duke Vedmir chops. I can't Duke. I don't know what that's saying. Thank you. As soon as Matt says goodnight, I'm going to. Do you hear me? Are you going to put Dobby away? Yeah. And then I'm going to jump out. Thank you. Is it Thursday yet? All right. 2-minute pee break. Matt just said, oh, wait, I want to see the table. I want to. Oh, no, they didn't do the table. Why didn't they do the table? All right. I'll be right back. Hello, hello, hello. I'm on mobile and I just long pressed my B button. And I just long pressed my. The B of halfling kind of gives me mutton chops. All right. So let's talk about what is going on right now. So we get the Plank King. The Plank King has jacked the identity of the dude before, who is the real Plank King, I'm assuming, obviously. Avantika is up to something. Nobody seems to trust her fully. I don't know. This is very interesting. And now we're on Pirate Island. We're literally on Pirate Island. Like, I love this. I love this kind of stuff. Like Pirates of the Caribbean. The original Pirates of the Caribbean was probably the best, or at least one of the best. I've seen most, if not all, the Pirates of the Caribbean at this point. When I've seen one or two of them in the last year or two that I hadn't seen. The last one that I'd seen, which wasn't the last one that was released, was the one, the something with the tides, I think it was. I can't remember. Something tides. Either way, that's the last one I remember seeing. And I feel like that wasn't the last one in the release. By the way, did you see they made a Transformers 7? A trailer came out yesterday. Beast Wars. Like and subscribe if you haven't, because I just went in 4 different directions in 10 seconds. We're going to hit the radiators. I've got, look at this. I found this. This is all the alcohol left in my house. I literally am going out of my way to drink all the alcohol in my house before the weekend so I could start training tomorrow. I'm literally going to run. I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to run a mile or two. I used to run 3.5 miles a day. I used to be on cross country and everything. Haven't ran in probably 4 or 5 years at least. So I'm going to see how far I could go without dying. And I didn't used to smoke when I ran. So that on top of not having ran, we're going to see what happens. But I'm drinking all the alcohol in my house. Friday is going to be my cheat day. So with you guys is going to be my cheat day. So we're going to see what happens with that. But that's my intentions. Don't think of it as jacking the identity. He killed and scalped the former Plank King and took the mantle. Stranger Tides. So someone probably already said this, but do people just know are people that naive and dumb, or is it that ridiculous that people just know he did and he's just not opposed? I don't know specifically what it is. I can't wait for Beast Wars live action. I grew up on that show. Beast Wars was one of my favorite. I am highly anticipating. I wouldn't call it Transformers 7. Bumblebee was a soft reboot. I said the same thing. And people were like, no, it is officially Transformers 7. I don't know who made it official, but I was talking about it with people and they're like, no, it's actually been confirmed. It's the 7th Transformers movie. And I'm like, no, it is in the order, but is it actually Transformers 7? And they said yes. I agree with you, the dude. I think Bumblebee is that would be like, you can't have a side story. That'd be like calling Better Call Saul Breaking Bad seasons 8, 9, 10, and so on. It's a separate side, or the House of the Dragon with Game of Thrones. It's totally separate. I agree. But people were telling me that it's considered the 7th I don't know. Whatever it is. Radiators. Everybody, radiators. We're going radiators. And then we're going to take the last. I don't even know what this is. Royal Mile. Royal Mile. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth. I am laughing so hard right now. I love the Dinobots. Radiators. Here we go. I don't know. Are you guys seeing everything okay? YouTube threw me up a message that says we're having trouble maintaining a smooth stream. Bots killed my grandfather. Now went away. It says excellent connection again. Maybe it was just a glitch. Radiators. Beautiful, lovely, wonderful, magnificent. It's definitely not Transformers 7. Different writers and director. It's a sequel to Bumblebee, but in the same continuity as the originals. My word. That actually makes sense. Stream is fine for me. All good on my end. All right. It must have just been a glitch because it said to me, Jay, we hate you. Good night. And it shut me down. No, it didn't do anything apparently. They knew he is a, they know he is a new guy. Like the new leader kills the old one. Okay. I've showed you guys these before. My sister started getting these hint waters, and they have like a million different flavors. They are quite delicious. They have a hint of flavor in a water. If you see me drinking them, it's because we bought 17 cases of it on like some sort of thing. Jay, tell us a joke. Respond to YT that I've heard there are pills for that. Respond to YouTube that I've heard there are pills for that. It's the seventh live action film, sure, but it's a whole different continuity. That's what I think the same thing. I agree. Jay, tell us a joke. Tell us a joke. Whenever I get put on the spot, I can't think of them, yet I probably have 100 that I want to tell people all the time. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Any updates on your YouTube drama? If you guys weren't here earlier, I can tell you that. Sorry, it's a clever name I made. If I think of a joke, I'll tell you. It's like whenever I'm put on the spot, I can never think of any. But then I always have jokes I want to tell when no one wants to hear them. Pistols, update on YouTube. I resubmitted this morning because as of December 1st, I was able to resubmit for monetization. In case you guys didn't know, the reason we don't have super chats and the Venmo things up there and everything else is because they demonetized my entire channel, saying that I started veering off what they deemed acceptable. They didn't say I did anything wrong. They just said I was veering off what my channel was. The only thing I could think of, and they still to this day will not tell me what it is. They won't give me any idea. They're like, you figure it out. That's literally what they say. They say, you figure it out. You know what you did. What have you done differently in the last month? And there was things I'd done differently that I hadn't done before. So I'm like, I'm assuming this is it. So I stopped doing those things, and we're going to see if I'm remonetized. I hopefully am, but this morning is when I resubmitted everything. So they said, which is ridiculous to me, because every month you could resubmit. It said it could take up to a month. Now, it probably won't take that long because every time I've emailed these people, they usually get back to you within a week or less. But it says it could take us and our review team up to a month to review it. That's kind of crappy, being as it takes a month to resubmit. I mean, by the time they review it, I could resubmit it, basically, is what they're saying. But hopefully I get an answer back sooner than later. And that is the situation on that. I basically assumed I knew what they were talking about, stopped doing it, and then resubmitted it. So unless I'm wrong, it should solve everything. We'll see. Is Neil here? Jay, natural habitat is cooking cheesesteaks without sleeves. It's nonstop the best jokes I've ever heard. Neil, I thank you for your good. I mean, I guess that's a compliment. Yeah, I wouldn't want any other compliment, such as no ads from you tonight. No ads. Yeah, there's no monetization, so there's no ads. Do I usually have ads though? I think you guys have ads when you watch the YouTube watch along. I don't know. Maybe there are ads. I don't know. But Neil, we're gonna kill the rest of this. I said Neil, just in case you weren't here and you just jumped in. I'm killing all the liquor in my house because tomorrow I'm starting training. I'm going to start running again, lifting weights. Just in case you guys are wondering, it wasn't that I just got lazy and let myself go. A couple of years ago, Neil will probably be the only one that can confirm this, that I know, because Neil's known me for probably half my life. A couple of years ago, probably 3 or 4 years ago at this point, I injured my right arm, and I'm a righty. I injured it really bad. I ripped and tore all the ligaments in my elbow. A dresser fell off a 2-story high truck and landed and ripped my arm up. And I never felt the same for like 2 or 3 years. By the time I started feeling good again, I was already so out of lifting, and I lifted since I was in like high school. So it was like the first time in my life I ever quit lifting. And by default, I just stopped running. I stopped eating right. And I basically just like became a shell of what I used to be. I'm still like decent shape and everything like that. But tomorrow is judgment day. I recently have been trying out my arm, bench pressing a little bit, doing curls, stuff like that, testing the limits, and it seems to be golden. Like it's felt good for about 6 months to a year, but I didn't want to push it. I was afraid if I like lifted weights again and I re-damaged something, I wouldn't be able to work. And like I'm basically the one that runs the company now, so I can't be out of commission. So in case you guys are wondering why that was all a thing, tomorrow I'm going to start running and cutting back on alcohol and everything else, getting back into shape. Yes, the surgery. Yeah, Neil is one of my good friends that would remember that would probably be the only one that would even know that was a thing. But yes, so Jay's intentions are to slow down on the drinking. Fridays, I'm not going to quit cold turkey or anything like that. Fridays, we're going to have cheat day. We're going to drink it up and party on here. But the rest of the week, I'm going to behave myself. I already eat pretty good, so at least that's a thing. But Neil, cheers to you for jumping in and all you other lovely people. We're going to do one more shot after this. We're probably going to go to about midnight. I'm feeling good. I'm happy with the way things went. The new room. We had a little problem with the USB mouse for some reason. I don't know why. Neil, if you weren't here, the mouse shut down twice. It said malfunctioning USBs on the top of my computer. So I had to move them to a USB 3.0 and it seemed to be working fine. But cheers to Neil and everyone else. Ooh, this is probably like bottom barrel whiskey. I think I bought this. I literally found this in one of my pockets when I was peeing. By the way, not to be disgusting or anything, but I feel like I might have broke a record. I peed. I think if I timed it, it would have been 2.5 to 3 minutes long. Whenever I have record breakers, I always think, and I've said this before in live streams, of A League of Their Own with Tom Hanks, how like Madonna or what is it, Rosie O'Donnell, one of them is like, are you timing it? And I'm always thinking I could blow Tom Hanks away. They thought that was a long time. I think I could pee upwards of like 3 straight minutes. Like, I'm not talking like pauses in between. I'm talking solid go. That's what I think. I think I could break records. But it's like, how do you prove that? You'd have to have like people in the room or like tape it or something. I mean, maybe that's not even something worth bragging about, but I think it is. My brother said I was paranoid for being afraid of Decepticons. I laughed. He laughed. The toaster laughed. I shot the toaster. Good times. Pistols. That was golden. I was in from the second line, and then it just got better as it went. I've lost 36 pounds in the last year. Still more to lose, but I haven't gained any weight back since last October. McGuigan, good deal. I used to be a very heavy kid. The heaviest I ever was in my life was before I was 16 years old. I was about 220, but I was only about 5'4", 5'6", maybe at best. I grew a half a foot and then lost like 50 or 60 pounds. And I've never been higher than like 210 since. And I was only 210 during the pandemic. Before the pandemic, I went a good 25 years, maybe not 25 years, about 20, 23 years without going over 200 pounds. Then in the pandemic, I went over 200 pounds, but now I'm probably a little under 200. I'm probably like 195 around now, but I also have muscle. I'm just sloppy muscle now because I still work. I still do construction every day. So I've said this to you guys before. I feel like if I didn't have the job that I have, I would be so out of shape because every day, like 7 days a week, because it's the company I run. So it's like, I never have a day off because I always want to make money. I'm like always like work. I'm like a workaholic, basically. I'm always working. Sometimes I take Sundays off, usually definitely during football. But when football's not around, I usually even work on Sundays, 7 days a week. So I stay in relative shape. But I have really let myself go. Pandemic didn't help. My injury didn't help. I got up 2000. Whoa. I got up to 350 at 28 years old. Yeah, I've never exceeded 220. So I've never been anything beyond that. Gotta go, guys. Kate, it was good seeing you. Have a good night. Guys, if you haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead. We're going to probably do, you know what? We're going to do another 5 minutes. I have enough for one more shot. I was like, I feel something coming. I have another, look at that, enough to go right to the line. Right to the line, last shot. We're not going to take it yet, but that is the end of everything I have in my house. And then I will go to sleep early, and I will start my running and fitness tomorrow. I'm currently 320, which really throws people when I tell them that if everyone guessed like 210, it hides in old and odd places. I'm currently the dude, how tall are you? Are you like tall too? Because I know people that are very tall, not very tall, like maybe 6'3", 6'4", that are near 300 pounds, and you wouldn't even guess it. Like, it just looks very proportionate or something. I don't know. Like, even when I got heavy, when I got up to like for heavy for me is like maybe 220, 230. I feel like when I looked at myself, I'm like, oh my God, I could see it. But other people were like, no way you ever weighed that much. I remember you throughout all the times and blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like when I gain weight, it does go very proportionately over my body. But I notice it. I definitely notice it. 6'3". Oh, you're a tall dude. I was going to say, that makes sense to me because I know big dudes. Like one of the guys that works at the arcade with me, or at least did, he not retired, but during the pandemic, he went and got another job, and he comes in once in a while. But he is about 6'3", 6'4", and probably weighs about 350. And you would never guess it. Like, you would think, like, you'd be shocked. Like, I'd be shocked if anyone thought he weighed over 300 pounds. And I know him, and he weighs like 350, 360 because he talks to me. We work together. So I believe it. I believe it. I've seen it. I've worked with guys like that. It's just like bigger dudes. I mean, I'm probably 5'10". I've never like people always measure you. You go to the doctor. It's always different. Depending on like, even if I'm like flat footed, I've always gotten different readings. I've gotten as high as 5'11". I've gotten as short as 5'9". I just always meet in the middle and assume I'm 5'10". And like I said, I've weighed as high as 220, 230. So if you added a half a foot to me, I could easily be another 50 or 60 pounds, nearing 300 pounds. That's easy to do. Like I said, I lifted weights most of my life. So determining weight differentials and stuff is pretty like solid in my mind. So that makes sense. I've gone from 278 to 242 since last December. I'm rather stocky and I have always been tall, 250, 280 since high school. And I'm the shortest in my family. 6'3", the dude. Shortest in your family. Damn. I think I've said this before too. I'm the tallest, if not the same height as my brother at this point. I feel like me and my brother are pretty close. If anything, my brother may be like a centimeter or two taller, or maybe I'm wrong and I'm taller. I always had horrible posture until I started doing yoga and actually stretching and stuff. And now I feel like I have elongated my body. So I think I might be the tallest now, but it's either me or my brother. Everyone else in my family is 100% shorter. My mom, my dad, my sister, 100% shorter than me and my brother. The only one I know that is taller than me is one of my uncles, but he's not blood related. Maybe both of my uncles, but neither are blood related. Everyone in the family, woman, man, anybody in my family, guy, on my dad's side or my mom's side, they're all shorter than me. So I am at either the tallest of the family at 5'10" or match my brother. My brother is probably my height. So my brother that died was 6'6". Dude was huge. Damn. My two other brothers are 6'4". So is my dad. Yeah, that is not the case in my family. Everyone, I feel like, even including my father, I think everyone is 5'6" or shorter, including my father. Maybe 5'7" at best. 5'7" at best. But I mean, except for my brother. But everyone else in my family, including my dad's brothers, all my dad's brothers are relatively short too. Except my one uncle might be like 5'9", 5'10". He's probably close to my height, but most men and women in my family are very short. I'm 5'5" and kind of dense, so I don't look big. No one ever guesses. I'm very heavy, don't know where I keep it. Sometimes it just distributes nicely, I guess. I mean, I've seen some shockers where I'm like, no way. Like I'll see someone weigh themselves and I'll be like, no way. But then over time, like I for like 10 years of my life, I lived in the gym. I was like 5% body fat, shredded, jacked for like 10 years of my life. I don't regret it, but I spent so much time in the gym. It was like ridiculous. Then I got the injury and I basically sidelined it all. But from being in a gym all that time, I've started being less shocked by the ways that people can fluctuate. But I remember in the beginning having some shockers. I'm the oldest and the shortest of my siblings. My little brother is 6'4". Damn. A lot of tall people. A lot of tall people in the chat or related to people in the chat. What is 10-ish? I see clever. I've got two half brothers that are stupid tall, at least 6'3". My sister is like 5'5". I'm 5'10"-ish. Oh, so like my height. I was gonna say 5, and then I had to go back. 5'10"-ish. I'm a short bastard. LOL. 5'8". Michael, we were drinking from this all stream, but I killed everything in front of me. I had to go back. I know why I peed so long. I literally killed. I have next to me 5 or 6. 5, 6. I have at least 6 because some of it was in the mason jar that I had. And then there's the bottle of scotch. I had probably upwards of 100 ounces of liquid in one sitting. We never took a break. So that's probably why I had to run and die over there. Short guys are kind of a thing for me. I don't know. It's not that uncommon of an attraction, I suppose. For the longest time, I mean, is 5'10" short? Because I, for the longest time, considered myself short. Just because I feel like I'm surrounded by a lot of tall people. Like, not in my family. Like, my family is all short. But everyone I was friends with was taller than me. Like, every guy, I mean, not the girls. Most of the girls, some girls were close to me. I don't think I mean, no, there was 2 or 3 girls I used to hang with that were taller than me. But most of them were the same, if not shorter. But almost every good guy friend I had, like all my best guy friends, Neil, I don't know if Neil's still in the chat, but I feel like Neil's around my height. But most of my other guy friends are taller than me. So I, like amongst my friends, I'm the short guy. So I always felt like 5'10" was short. But I don't know. I'm 6 foot and tallest in the fam. 6 foot even. Don't know why we're saying our heights. Michael, we were just, I don't know, we went on a rant. It's a J rant. We were saying we were going to stop at 11:45. We've already rolled way past that, but we're having a good time. But that's, to answer your question, I don't honestly remember why we started it. But we just went on some J rant about it. Amy France, I'm going to go back up. I got up to 196 at one point, then dropped down to 145 in 2021. Good for you. Then I had a serious health thing and I'm back up to 170. See, that's kind of my thing. I kid you not, I got down as low as like 155. I was shredded and in probably the best shape of my life at 155. We would actually MMA fight. I had a friend that was an amateur MMA fighter, would fight in Atlantic City in events, like televised events. And I would spar with him and he would basically just use me as a punching bag, but we would lift together and I was probably 155, 160. Now I am almost 200 pounds. I feel like I'm healthier at a heavier weight, but I could get really low if I need to. I was like, if I ever had to fight, because I would spar with him. And I thought about like, if I ever did something like this, but I never would have. It was like, I was never good enough. I'm well trained in disciplines and stuff, but I'm not cut out for that kind of thing. Like he would literally dismantle me. I've said it before, but if you ever want to truly be humbled as a person, like spar a professional fighter. Because I've said it before, probably 20 or 30 at least bar fights in my life, and I've never lost. So it gets you a cocky attitude like I can never be beaten. And then you fight somebody who's a professional fighter and you literally feel like you're standing still and they just dismantle you. So don't ever it humbled me when I would do that. And that's why I'm not this cocky, crazy person that I used to be back in the day. It's like all these things, culminate into something like you hopefully you learn from your silliness as a young person. And I'm going on to rants, I know. But we're enjoying ourselves, I feel like. Same height. I'm 5'9", actually. See, I feel like, Neil, would you say me and you... I feel like once at a bar, I took my hat off. And wasn't I slightly taller than you? I feel like that was a thing, but I could be wrong. You could tell me if I am, because I want you to be honest. But I feel like we did once, and I was slightly taller, which makes me feel like I'm 5'10". But if I'm wrong, then Neil will confirm it right now in the chat. Neil, you let him know. I feel like we were in Rolf's and Bobby measured us. I feel like me, you, and Bobby are all close in height and we are all trying. Bobby, I know, is taller than me. I think Bobby's a little taller than me. Yes, and I'm a little taller. I feel like Bobby, like me and Neil used to go to the bar with my good friend Bobby. The three of us, we used to go. And Bobby, I think, is an inch taller than me. And I might be an inch taller than Neil. So that all makes sense. What is your workout plan? You were 5'10", I was 5'9", and Bobby was 5'11". But I think Bobby would sometimes say he was 6 foot just because he wanted to be. But either way, he's taller than me, whether he adds an inch or not. Nuckin' Futz, you're retired. Where's Nuckin'? Since I was retired a year ago, I think I've gained about 20 pounds. Nuckin' Futz, you've retired? I hope you're having a good time. It was at Rolf's. Yeah, I remember one night we all did it, and someone was like, Jay, you got to take your hat off because we got to legitimately figure this out. That's kind of how I remember it, because I don't often take my hat off. Nothing against it. I just always have a hat on. It's just there. It's just always there. You guys have never... I don't think... Well, no, I did head shavings on YouTube. I've done live head shavings on YouTube, so you guys have seen me with no hat on. I never was able to look completely over you at Ren Fair. Oh, how tall are you, Michael? Jay is about eye level with me. Michael, did you say how tall you were? Another thing that will humble you is skating with a pro hockey player. I have ice skated once in my life, maybe twice. I'm pretty sure it was once. It was with one of my other good friends. And I remember getting so drunk that I tried outrunning somebody and literally smashed my face into the ice, shot my tooth through my bottom lip, and to this day I have a giant scar on the inside of my mouth where my tooth went through my lip, and I don't have any recollection of it. I woke up the next day in extreme pain, and I literally busted straight through my bottom lip with my tooth. And my friend was like, we all got drunk at this bar that was a local bar, and one of the dudes at the bar had the keys to a local ice skating rink on Route 22. Neil might have heard this story. I don't think Neil was there. It was when I was with Fireman Jay, Neil, in case you're wondering which friend it was. But my friend Fireman Jay, because I'm Jay the First. So Fireman Jay was like, dude, the guy at the bar that's drunk with us has the keys to the local ice skating rink. So we took the whole bar to this ice skating rink, used this dude's keys, and we were all like drunk ice skating. I had never ice skated in my life, but I knew how to roller skate. I knew how to rollerblade and shit like that. But I was drunk as shit apparently and face planted and busted through the bottom of my lip. And to this day, I can feel it right now, gigantic scar. And that was, I'm not kidding you, I can't recall another time I've ever ice skated in my life. I just used to rollerblade a lot. There was like a large group of us when I was in high school that used to go around town rollerblading. So I was familiar with the act of things. I just never did it on ice. And I frigged my shit up. Fireman Jay would definitely remember. Fireman Jay said there was so much blood that the kid got fired the next day because the ice was stained with my blood. People took pictures. I've seen pictures, and there was like a gigantic pool of blood. I must have bled so much. My blood was so thin from me being drunk. There was a gigantic pool of blood, and they said the kid got fired because he tried to clean it up, and my blood stained like a freaking 3 foot area with my blood. So I got someone fired by bleeding to death almost. I'm 6 foot even, so I could be close. So Michael, you're saying I might be as tall as 6 foot? I'm probably close. Maybe I'm 5'11", but I know Bobby was slightly taller. So maybe Bobby was right and he actually is 6 foot tall. Maybe if I'm 5'11", then Bobby, I stand corrected. Bobby is 6 foot tall. Oh man, I miss that guy. Yeah, Neil, Bobby hit me up like, I want to say like a month or two ago, but like I was like, yo, I'm dealing with some shit, and I never really talked to him again. But we gotta all get together. I did have a question of the hat, Jay. What is the hat? About the hat. The dude, go and ask. Go ahead. What about the hat? By the way, Indiana Jones, let me hack real quick. I feel myself wheezing. Indiana Jones 5 trailer came out last night or yesterday afternoon. I was working. I didn't get to do it till around right before Thursday Night Football last night. But I ordered, I've told you guys before, a very expensive custom-made Indiana Jones hat from London. And it hasn't come yet. It should be here soon. I meant Fireman Jay, but Bobby too. Yeah, both of them. We all got to get together. I haven't seen Bobby or Fireman Jay in almost a year. I guess I haven't seen you in almost a year. I just talk to you all the time. But I guess I haven't seen you in over a year. Probably, what is it? Like probably since, maybe you, I feel like it's less than 2 years. Anywho, you guys were talking about what my workout was. I curl 40, 3 sets of 5, hit the triceps, 3 sets of 10. All I have is a short bar with 410. Barbell. I'm assuming you meant like a bar, like a weight bar. But clever name I made. I used to work out like 3-4 hours a day. I don't know what I work. I have not lifted actual weights since my injury. The only thing I did was bench pressing just to like see if the thing was the only exercise that would affect me with my arm was bench pressing, because at my peak, I could easily do over 300 pounds free weight bench pressing. I easily could do over 300. I think I got as high as like 380. I might have even done 400 max one time of free weight bench pressing. But then when I tore my arm, I was too afraid to ever free weight bench again. And that was like 4 or 5 years ago. But I have no idea. I've done as high as 150 with my arm the way it is now. I've done as high as 150. But dumbbell wise, I was curling. I haven't done it in years. Like when I say years, since my injury. So like I said, 4 years, maybe 4 years, maybe not even. But I was curling at that time, sets of probably, like moderately speaking, probably could do easy 60-pound dumbbell curls, like 8 times, 10 times, 12 times, maybe, depending on my energy level, if I was winded or not. I was doing pretty good with curls. I could easily I have 80s. I have as high as 80s dumbbells, 80-pound dumbbells, and I would do easy bench presses, shoulder presses with them. I could curl them. I could max out 80-pounders curl-wise. Tricep extensions I could do. I did a lot of upper body stuff. But yes, weightlifting was like a good part of my life. Honestly, if I didn't get injured, I might have never started YouTube. So I kind of am happy I didn't. Me and Bobby saw you bench 225 for reps one night after the bar. Yeah, I would go home. I would go home and do like 200-300 pounds while I was completely like near blackout drunk. We would come home at my house and I would do like 200-300 pounds. Neil's seen me do 225. Maddie came over once. My friend Maddie was like the most fit guy we know. And I think Neil, I don't know if Neil was there, but I have pictures of it where I drunkenly beat him at bench pressing and he was stone sober and is like 6'1", 6'2", and solid muscle, jacked out of his mind. And I beat him drunk as a skunk. And I'm like way smaller than it. But it was like, it was just a thing we did. We would get drunk and lift weights. I maxed 230, but I was in high school. Then we watched Eric Andre, LOL. Yes, then we watched Eric Andre. Yes, I love it. We miss those nights. We miss those nights, but it is midnight, everybody. I'm going to take this shot for all of you. I hope you enjoyed the ranting of me because it is now midnight and I'm starving to death and I probably drank like 7 shots. And that whole mug that Michael gave me was full. Oh, Michael, this whole thing was filled with seltzer. I chill this thing. See, this thing gets inserted inside the skull mug. That goes, I freeze this in the freezer, throw some ice in it, put some seltzer, and then it fits right inside the skull mug. Amazing. Worked out beautifully. So, cheers to everybody. Hi, guys. Vero G. We're leaving now, but I love you as well. Cheers to everybody. And that kills all the liquor in my house. There's no more liquor. And now we're going to say goodnight. I've never been good at bench press, but I've maxed out at 600 pounds on leg press. See, leg press. I have a lot of friends that could. I was the skip leg day guy. I never did legs. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you what I could do because I never remember ever maxing out on legs. I remember people challenging me, and I'm like, I won't even try. I know I could do like 400 or 500. Like I'm not weak. I'm not like miserable, but I'm not good at all. If you ever wanted to beat me at anything, go legs. Because leg day, I skipped all the time. That's why I thought it was funny when they'd always have those shirts, like skipping leg day and everything like that. That was me, 100%. Good night, everybody. Here we go. Patrick, Amy France, Vero G, Pistols O'Brien, Colvin, Neil McGuigan. We got Ninja Master. Oh, wait, what's this? Ninja has something. Everyone, that's for a great night. Made the evening so much easier. I am glad I came come to these on Fridays. Jay, you're amazing. See you all in the comments. Ninja Master, you know, you're loved. I'm happy that you had the day off, but I'm sad for the reason why. I'm happy we could be here for you. Clever name I made. Nuck and Futz, Michael. I'm just trying not to miss any names. McGuigan, I already said you. Nuck and Futz, Daniel O'Day. Neil again. I'm just going to keep saying Neil every time I see Neil's name. I see Amy France again. Neil. I see Neil. Kate Shorts. I know she already went to bed, but she's getting a shout out because we haven't seen her in a bit. Das Grove, I know, is here. I'm going to start thinking of names I haven't seen that I know. John Forsyth. I know M. Gormley was in here earlier. Amelia, Emily, Mary. I think we got everyone. Paramonster. Little Paramonster. I know I saw him in the beginning, but I don't think I said the name. Maybe I did, and I'm incorrect about that. The dude, JB, my moderator. If I didn't already specifically shout you out, I think I did. Little Paramonster, there you are. I didn't even look yet, but I see you now. Patrick, Patricia, Amy France, Istanbul, is Constantinople, and everybody. Is it Friday yet?